Der kann nur weniger mitnehmen.
Ich sag hier, vergessen von der Schwierigkeit, er ist All Pro.
Aktionstasche. Vorteile, was haben wir hier noch? Laufschritt, erhöhtes Bewegungstempo. Oh, ist eigentlich auch nicht schlecht. Ist das eigentlich geiler?
Ah, ich mag's echt nicht gegen die Saints, ne?
Hattest du schon erwähnt, mein Junge. Aber du musst spielen, mein Junge.
Ja, ich weiß. Ach, DJ Moore verbessert sich, Kendall Fuller verbessert sich, Jerry Jeudy verbessert sich. Xavier McKinney verbessert sich. Jawohl! Wir gehen rein.
So, was ist das? Wo bist du denn überhaupt an?
YouTube.
Okay, gut. Wo ist er denn? Wo ist er denn?
Kannst du erstmal zusehen, wie Judy jetzt die 80 erreicht hat. Oh. Ei. Das juckt jetzt nicht. Auch noch zu Hause. Bist du jetzt da?
Ja, noch nicht.
Ah, scheiße, noch eins.
Was denn?
Die Saints haben 87. Anjo, bleibst du, du Hurensohn?
Ich brauch dich!
Thomas. Oh Gott.
Ich bin drin. Hier uns.
Das sind die geilsten.
80.
Küchen.
McCaffrey.
Hey everybody, it's
Schön,
the
dass das
Coast.
klappt.
This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh, Amerika. Ja, genau.
And Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. The wait is finally over. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And down deep into New Orleans territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they slip. Losing yardage back. Small step back as he loses a yard or two. On 2nd and 11 now for Prescott.
You felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. Now Prescott. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Okay, that's schlecht. Die am Campen übrigens.
Now a first down throw for Newton.
Guten Tag.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. 3rd and long. It's Newton.
Wow.
And this is Cook with a grab. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. He's going to look deep for more.
Uh-oh. Ah, scheiße.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Defense.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Achso, der hat sogar gehalten.
Oh, wow. Wo war denn der Cookie?
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On 2nd and inches, Newton, he's going to float this one deep right side. That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Looking again for Thomas. This time complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you
let that go, warum? Right? Ich hasse es.
Lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of the receiver. They're taught to catch everything, so it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a go.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Play action now, Prescott. This one complete to Curtis Samuel.
Das ist schon gemein.
Das ist schon gemein. Before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump over the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give him a touchdown in that situation, right? Made him kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
On 1st and 10, Newton over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Running with Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Nein, oh Mann, oh, jetzt ist nicht hin. Jetzt ist es frei.
Has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Das ist halt ein Low-Score-Game meistens, ne? Durch die
reminder coming up at halftime. It's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing is Newton. Those are the plays. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds a man right there.
Ja gut, das ist halt Chemistry Scoring Machine, Alter.
Find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Right there. 56. Here we go, 47. 56. 56. Check, 56. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now, meanwhile, a pass
that's jetzt mein Spiel kommen hier. Hier auch gar nicht.
But it winds up falling incomplete. On second down, Prescott again.
Guck dir das an.
It's complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Korrekt ist so scheiße verkackt, oder? Hey.
On 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Prescott from the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. On the ground, McCaffrey, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Good job, McCaffrey.
McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
Oh, no.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to
Newton beendet die Hälfte mit minus ein Jahr.
Get out of here, regroup.
Minus ein Jahr.
But how will the head coach and the staff approach halftime?
Ein Jahr für die Ehre.
Will they be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing
Ist halt absolut ein Cheatcode.
It's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now it's Newton. Airing it out deep for Smith.
Ja, genau.
It's complete. A gain of 37. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Kreditkarte? Nee, Bankkarte.
Bankkarte. Also direkt von der Bank abgezogen.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Newton.
Das kenn ich gar nicht von
He is
dir.
going to find Hill here. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Newton now to throw.
Oh, der war meiner.
Complete. Smith
Fumble.
has it. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it, and the Panthers have recovered.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach it
Du weißt ja schon, wer das war.
about it all the time.
Brauchst nicht
You
hingucken.
catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They throw right away, and that's
hat seinen ersten Catch gehabt.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. McCaffrey on the counter. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
56, the mic, boys, 56. And 47.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He's going to look deep for more. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. Newton on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Newton. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, Newton. Rolling to his right.
Ja, klar. Ja, wahrscheinlich. Guck's dir an.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And pull it down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Das tut richtig weh. Aua.
On 1st down, Newton. And this one complete to Smith. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Newton now to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. I called it no gain there on the 1st down play.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But now it's 3rd and goal. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. Newton throwing again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Hey, kill! 40, 26.
Throwing here, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside
Scheiße, so
and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He fights it off. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And this is incomplete.
Hängt da fest.
And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. And there are some philosophies, some coaches are like, look,
haben die etwa Klebstoff an Händen oder?
Geht doch gar nicht. I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he finds
29.
And he's able to get the yard line. Mark of this 4th quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Marius, du kleine Bitch.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. Chris Jones, his 2nd sack of the night. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up
to it, right? All day long anticipating it.
Habe ich ja noch nie gehört.
Habe ich jetzt auch. Wahrscheinlich ist deswegen bei mir auf der ganzen Zeit die Stream abgefallen. Gut, Marius, wir machen Feierabend.
Aber den du gerade geredet hast, der hat sich auch verbessert.
Da, ich sehe ihn gerade. Gut, du Bastard.
Dann machen wir jetzt Ende. Danke für die Zuschauer. Ehre in die Runde. Danke fürs Donaten. Ehre.
Der denkt da. Der denkt die kleine Bitch, ey.
Ich habe fast meine 1 Million, also bitte voll machen, danke. Kriege ich auch einen geilen YouTube-Button. Nicht so ein kleiner wie 10.000, sondern so richtig heftig, mashallah. Also den kriege ich, ne? Also, damit es klar ist hier, die kleinen Hodensäcke.
Oh, geil. Mega geil.
Ja.